Jake with American Backwoods Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode of ABO Adventures. If you saw our last episode, you got to see Kyle lay the smackdown on, well, I won't ruin it for you, but he let a meat missile fly. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's an awesome video. First buck we killed on film. This time, we're back in northern PA. The rut is on. I got my bow in my hand, and well, we'll see what happens. So the deer are moving. It's unseasonably warm. So stay tuned. Check it out. Fill you in a little bit on what happened with this hunt. We don't have a whole lot of footage for it. We had some problems with the camera. We actually broke a tree stand camera arm first morning, getting up in the tree. We were setting up in climbers, dropped it out of the stand, it broke. That was actually the morning we got some action, so it was all had to be filmed freehand. Had a ton of fun though. We got to see some deer. It was cool, but we're in November, it's the rut, it's unseasonably warm. First morning, it was Friday, first week in November, I believe. Get up in the stand, I'm in a t-shirt, I'm sweating, We dropped the rangefinder out of the tree, dropped the camera gear out of the tree. It was just, nothing was working. So we were gonna sit all day though. It's the rut, everybody knows anything can happen. So that's kind of a little bit of, where we're at, and check out what happens. This deer pop out, I was thinking, my mind's racing. This deer just popped up on camera 2 days before. It was a good young deer, nice 7-point. He had some heaviness to him, unique rack, and I'm contemplating whether or not to shoot him. And we had seen some real good bucks all year long, and we're wondering, and they had still popped up within the last week on the cameras, only at night, and you can't really hear it in the footage, but you could hear Kyle kind of talk some sense into me and say, take him, if you get a shot. And us, we're not eating the rack, so I'm glad he talked some sense into me, and as long as he came in and gave me a shot, I was sure as heck gonna take him. So
get a shot, take him. That's that big 7. That's the 7 you had on camera, not the brown tine.
When I let that arrow fly, I have never felt better about an arrow in my life. As soon as I touched that trigger on the release, I felt good about it, and I knew that deer wasn't going far. And sure enough, we just on the footage we saw him drop. So it was just I was going ballistic inside. It had been a long time. I'd been trying to get a deer up in that area that we hunt for the past 5, 7, something like that, 9 years I think it was, that I've been hunting with a bow up there trying to get it. I've gotten them with a gun, I've gotten them in PA with a bow, just not up there where I've been putting a lot of time in. It's tough hunting, mountain hunting. You know, we've been trying to put food plots in, clearing lots, you know, mineral sites all year long, mineral blocks, keeping the deer fed, lots of trail cams. I mean, it would just, to have all that come together, you know, on a buck, you know, that you worked real hard for. I mean, there's nothing like it. I mean, no one, you know, you can't explain it to someone who, you know, doesn't hunt. So, and everyone watching this knows that. So, it's it was something else.
You freaking smoked him. Did you freaking hit him right in the wheelhouse? You freaking smoked him, buddy. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. He's going down. And here comes the rain, baby. Way to go. Give me some skin, dog. 9 years. 9 freaking years. He's done too. I can see his belly. Oh, good job, buddy. That was a heck of a freaking shot. Right in the freaking wheelhouse. I didn't know. Oh, we got a couple more days to hunt. I didn't know where to pass him up because he wasn't the biggest one we've been seeing, but that was that 7 you had on camera without the brow. Yeah. That's a good buck. Good. He was looking hard for a doe. He was. And that's why I didn't know whether not to pass. Following Jake. Just arrowed a nice, what we think is a 7. Only 15 yards. He's looking to see if he can find his arrow. Oh. Good, we got it sitting on the ground here.
Oh, nice cherry.
Oh, that is covered.
It's nice.
Oh, you can see that.
Nice red Christmas decoration. Yep. That Muzzy Trocar hybrid seems to have done the job.
We don't think you went real far. Oh,
look at that nice little surprise.
Right around the rock. There he be.
What would you call that? 30 yards?
At the most. Looks like he died at 20. Rolled to 30. Chocolatey looking. He's out for the count.
He's spent.
Nice looking buck.
Some mass to him. Heavy.
One of them tight tall rack kind of guys.
This is his brow.
It's definitely the one we've seen. It's growing down close to the eye.
Character, big body deer. The way his points come together.
He's cool looking.
Yeah, it's real wide. Definitely heavy.
Yeah.
How narrow it is. Alright. Finally got one down up here in the mountains. Good mountains buck. Alright, so we just got him out. We didn't have a tripod in the bag, so we have to get him out. We're back at the camp and we'll do our little recap here. Let me tell you where to start. I mean, it was a rough morning. With to say the least. We got out there in plenty of time.
We were prepared this morning. We left earlier than we wanted to.
Yeah, the tree just was harder to get up than we thought. It had a couple, you know, weird bends in it that we thought would be easy. We were in the climbers. Get up there and drop the rangefinder out of the tree, which I was willing to, you know, let go, and then drop the camera arm out of the tree. So I went back down and got the stuff, came back up. Camera arm broke, so Kyle freehanded the whole video, so
and
did quite a good job with that.
Right as it was getting light, as you were getting back in the tree, We heard one
Yeah, we
crash through the woods.
spooked the deer off. So yeah, it's
Thought we were set up for disaster today.
But sure enough, you know, right before 10 o'clock, I seen him pop out across the field, and it happened in a split second. I mean, he had one thing on his mind, and he was cruising. We had some a local scent that, you know, made here in PA. I had that out, and he went right to it, started scraping at a tree, and he wasn't going to hang around. And I was having, you know, question whether or not to take him. We had a lot of pictures of some real big deer back there. You know, this being the smallest of them all, but he's a dandy, and I'm, you know,
First popped out,
proud
it looked like
proud as a peacock with him. So he
looked like the one side was just a big spike. He came in so straight, and it was
yeah,
what, 45 seconds from when we seen him till he was dead.
yeah, it was but Kyle, you know, slapped some sense into me and said shoot him, and I wanted to, so that's all I needed. I'm proud of him. I'm proud as a peacock with this one. So we worked hard, we really did, and to see him come in like that, knowing the rut, you know, it had finally kicked in. I mean, it's 75 degrees out right now. I mean, we were sweating. It's
But he
definitely-
smells like rut. He stinks.
Yep, definitely not typical second week in November weather. Got the old the Muzzy did a job on him.
Big hole.
Only went about 30 yards, and we saw him fall, so there wasn't much of a track job. So thanks for tuning into the video, guys. You know, Kyle and I, we really love doing this. You know, we keep on pushing it further and further every time. So if you haven't already checked us out on Instagram and Facebook, American Backwoods Outdoors, check us out, give us a follow. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us some comments. You know, comments below, give us some feedback. Good, positive, negative, doesn't matter. We ain't gonna hurt our feelings. We gotta know how we're doing, and you know what we could do better to, you know, keep pushing this further and further. So it was awesome to be able to share the hunt with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you know, until next time, I mean, we're gonna have some turkey hunting videos coming up, and hopefully some trout fishing videos, and depending on what's going on. I mean, you know, work and school, that stuff's gotta come first, unfortunately. So until then, keep shots straight and lines tight, and thanks for checking out ABO Adventures.